What's up guys, welcome back to Wanderer's Footsteps. So in today's video I'll be talking to you about one of the most amazing life lessons, or let's say happiness lessons I learned from reading one of the most beautiful books, which is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Basically in this book Paulo Coelho tells us the story of a shopkeeper who was searching for the true meaning of happiness. So one day he decided to send his son in order to find a palace where it is said there's a wise man who knows everything. So one day, his son goes in search of this palace and spends days and days in the desert until he found the big castle. He was surprised because at first he saw lots of people inside the palace, all of them talking to the wise man. He had to wait for about 2 hours until his turn arrived. When he arrived close to the wise man, he told him he was searching for the truth of happiness. So here the wise man told him that he did not have time to explain to him what happiness is. However, he told him to go and look around the castle to see all the marvels of the palace and then come back to see him. But also he added one request. So basically the wise man told the boy to carry a teaspoon with him, and inside the teaspoon there were 2 drops of oil. And he told him to make sure he doesn't spill these 2 drops of oil. So the boy went upstairs, downstairs, he visited all the castle. But the thing is that he had all the time his eyes on the 2 drops of oil. 2 hours later, he came back to the wise man, and the wise man told him, "So what did you see in the castle? What did you like?" The boy was embarrassed. He told him, "I did not see anything because all the time I had my eyes on the 2 drops of oil." And this is where the wise man told him, "It's a shame that you did not see any of the marvelous stuff in my castle, in my palace." So basically he asks the boy to go back again and to visit and to really see in detail everything, with the teaspoon in his hand. So basically the boy went again, he saw all the beautiful gardens, all the beautiful paintings on the walls, the dining hall, everything. He came back 2 hours later and told everything to the wise man in detail. But here the wise man looked at him and told him, "But where are the 2 drops of oil?" He looked at the teaspoon and he had spilled them without paying attention. And this is where the wise man told him, "This is my lesson to you, or my advice to you. The truth to happiness is to see all the marvels in the world. However, do not forget the 2 drops of oil on the spoon." If we dig deeply into this story, we can find out that there are about 3 important life lessons, or happiness lessons, let's say. The first one would be is that we are always searching for happiness outside ourselves, even though in reality it is inside us, it is in our heart. And this is what is represented by the drops of oil on the spoon. The second one would be that without being surrounded with people, without having friendships and relationships, we cannot really find happiness. And this is why the wise man is always surrounded by people. I mean, we always imagine a wise man would be alone in a monastery, for example. However, in the story, the wise man was surrounded by people from everywhere talking to him. So this is what shows how relationships and friendships are a key asset to finding happiness. And the third thing is that when the boy was walking around the castle, always looking at the drops of oil, he was unable to really see the marvels of the castle. So basically he was concentrating on his inner self, however he was not able to see the marvels and the beauty of the world. And it is very important to discover the beauty of the world that is surrounding us. And at the same time, when he went to visit the castle and saw it all in details, so basically he saw the beauty of the whole world, he dropped, or let's say he spilled the drops of oil. So basically he concentrated and he focused on the beauty of the world, but he forgot about himself. And this is also something that does not bring happiness. So basically happiness, in order to be happy, it is really the idea of finding a balance between discovering the world, like enjoying all the marvels that the world has to offer, but at the same time making sure to take care of ourselves and take care of our mind and of our mental health, because this balance is what truly brings happiness. I would like to end this video by saying that a shepherd can always enjoy all the marvelous views around him. However, he never forgets his sheep. And this is what the main story of The Alchemist is. It talks about the boy Santiago, who is a shepherd who goes in search for a treasure in Egypt. He spends years and years searching for the treasure and meeting new people. However, at the end, when he finds the treasure, he comes back to his sheep. He never forgets his sheep. And this is what I was talking about having this balance between enjoying the marvels of the outside world, but also never forgetting about ourselves, about what's inside ourselves. So this was my video for today. I just wanted to talk about this amazing lesson that we learned from Paulo Coelho. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comment below what do you think about this life lesson, and if you have read this book before. And I'll be seeing you next time. Cheers.